Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Looking for a runner. Spence gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think his running...
Oh, Bono!
It's hit the crossbar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Ligt. Oh, good spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. No way through. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bruno Fernandes. Tielemans. Dorgu. He's shifting through the gears here. Plays it across. Tries to get it clear. Burmo. Out of chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Great ball. Goes for a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Udinese have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Space for him to turn and look. Lofted in. Bruno Fernandes. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He was under real pressure there. He is through here! Spence, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Out again for a throw-in. Udinese are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's not got that quite right. Tries to play it through. Dorgu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Menu, that has been slung wide. Burmo. Šeško. Oh, cracking. Can he finish? Goal! Udinese! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that.
Oh, he's all alone. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Martinez. Oh, easy pickings there. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Knocks it into space.
Udinese can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Foot in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That ball looks a good one. Chance, surely! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Mazraoui. Now Diallo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. He's picked his way. Can he finish? Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Udinese are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Udinese leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Down to business again. Udinese leading courtesy of the game's only goal. It's a really well-measured ball. Ahmad tries a shot! Great defending. And he shoots! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. He's had a shot! Goal! Udinese! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Udinese leading now. Mazraoui. Mount.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Maguire. Ahmad. Mazraoui. Ahmad. And he's managed to get free. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško dominates aerially so often. He has found the way through. And he whips it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Dorgu. Menu. Mount. And it's Menu. Over to the right flank. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Burmo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, now he's going for goal! Oh, it's a vicious effort.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese. Numero 14, numero 8, numero 10, numero 19, numero 30.
Deftly away.
Lasciano il campo per
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Il numero 17.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Dorgu. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Just the keeper in his way. Santos. He's had it taken off him. That's a good ball out wide. Somerville wants to run onto this. Berger is onto this. Mount. And Dallo. That's a cute ball. Berger is in a really good position out wide. Oh, good take in a good area. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Udinese surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Somerville is wide and looking to get onto this. He leaps for it! And he hits the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Udinese now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that's definitely not his best. It's going to be another throw. Mazraoui. He's found a way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Into the last 5 minutes. De Ligt does well to get it back. That's an imaginative pass. Bruno Fernandes. Burmo. Diogo Dallo. And it's Mazraoui. Robinson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Andre Santos charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's hoisted clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! It's loose, and again! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that.
And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and this... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We are just getting started. Dorgu receives it in a wide position. Bruno Fernandes. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? Takes the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! No, just not quite.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Calafiori and Lewis Skelly, and it's Ødegaard. Martinelli just eases him off the ball. Great vision. Burmo in acres of space out wide, and he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
And Burmo is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Udinese are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Ødegaard. Madueke. Norgard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Space for him to turn and look. Menu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. He was under real pressure there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Matheus Cunha. Nicely spread. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Good claim. No margin for error there. And Burmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to play it through. Dorgu looking to receive it in space. That's a decent clearance. Has to go back. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now that looks a decent ball. Martinelli gets into a good position. Oh, well played. Bruno Fernandes, very much a man of this moment. Norgard for Martinelli. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shoots! Madueke. Martinelli. Can he get on the end of this? Calafiori wants to run onto this. He's got away. He's had it taken off him. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Madueke. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Martinelli. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Calafiori. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Menu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's destined for the flank. It's a promising position. Real chance! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it.
He's going for goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. Mosquera getting this one clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Norgard. Lewis Skelly. And it's Lewis Skelly. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Madueke. Knocks it out wide. Dorgu. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then. And he's picked it up out wide. Diogo Dalot has it in a wide position. The referee has given a corner. Madueke tries to clear. Backward it goes. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Calafiori. Norgard providing an outlet on that flank. Martinez. Martinelli. Udinese needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the shot! Goal! Udinese! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Udinese have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
No way through. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Madueke. He has found the way through. He's in a great position. He's had a shot! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Gabriel Jesus is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Threads one in. Now it's Martinelli. Good ball, good take. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played in. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Now it's Menu. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Cross flogging towards the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Shifted it to the flank. Diogo Dalot. Can he latch on to this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 36, Zubimendi. Number 33, Calafiori. Coming on the field, number 12, Tenver. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Substitution in progress.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. And it's Thuram. He's had a shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Now it's Madueke. Norgard. Tielemans. Oh, this is a very good run.
Udinese surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
Can he finish? Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
The goal scored for Udinese.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Udinese now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Saka. He is through here. Tielemans. Tielemans! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Tielemans clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Mosquera. Norgard. Looking to play him in. And he's picked out the run. Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he can thump it away. And it's Tielemans.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Norgard. Havertz. Oh, they could break here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's that. Udinese have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Šeško taking in the accolade. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
They've played it short. The ball goes in. There's the header. Oh, it's gone in! And we have liftoff. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to thread one through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Romani. Chanatip. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is Kiatisuk! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kiatisuk really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to count. Tries one from range! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now he's off and running. Itzes. Hilgers. Dix. He's on it, can he get away? Always and he shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Chanatip, and a chance! It's bounced back off the post. Reinders. And he's managed to get rid, and he's had it nicked away. That's a sharp pass. High. That's really well manoeuvred. Kiatisuk is someone he's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Flings in a... Oh, great leap! Forced to go back. And the shot! And that was precious close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Pelupesi, Romani, distributed tidily. Pompan. Prepimai does have his... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Popimai clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Chanatip. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he... Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
I just don't know what was on his mind there.
Kiatisuk. Chanatip. He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that could well leave a mark. The ball's swung. Getting up there! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mickelson. Tries a shot! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, super fine. Chance! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 43 minutes is number 14.
Thailand find a position of real strength now.
There will be 3 minutes.
No messing about,
time.
just bludgeoned away. Walsh. Can he get it through? Oret Manguan. Nicely weighted ball. And a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Thailand looking like the only team. Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Thailand really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oret Manguan. Kemdi. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Some good work on the right flank here. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Thailand are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
He's having a hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chanatip looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Time and again they are repelled. Kiachisuk. Oh, good ball! High. Reinders. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's found space here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter.
Just the keeper in his way. Chance, surely! And that's a tidy finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 67 minutes is...
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mai.
Kiatisuk really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
High. Mai. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Searching pass he's played there. Kiatisuk, towering header! And he's stuck it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Minutes is number 14.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to pass it through. Chanatip, chance for a shot! And a neat finish! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's picked his way through, punched away. Kemdi. And back to the keeper they go. Mikkelsen. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Thailand clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the counter is on. Mikkelsen.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pelupesi.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He'll try from distance! And that's a good finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Hilgers. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mai. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pelopessi. Reinders. Nicely spread. He is through here. And he's intervened well there. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Well, amongst the best football tales are those of the odd chance for a shot! Perilously close. Has a look and plays it forward. Chanatip.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's good. Chanatip! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Chanatip really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Thailand with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cross needs to be good. And he's there to belt it away. He's had a shot! There's a goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Thailand have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Mai. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Neatly clipped into space and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Halim. Quarter of an hour played. Corbin Ong. Gets a good foot in there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, played right into his path. Deftly away. And he passes it long. Gives it back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries one from range. Oh, it rattles the bar. Wilkin. Cools. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, super ball. Halim. Corbin Ong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Morales. Oh, he's goal side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cools. Now that looks a decent ball. And he whips it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Davis. Wilkin. Cools. Ayman.
Such good technique.
15 minutes till half-time. Kiatisuk. Mai. Chanatip. Halim. Oh, that is a nice touch. Takes a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Thailand are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Kemdi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Might want to be careful there.
Thailand looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Morales. Wilkin. Halim. Sinem Wang. He goes for a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Thailand find a position of real strength now. Thailand have hit a quick-fire double here. Knocks it into space.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Kendi. Oh, what a mistake! And that's gone loose. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Thailand are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Lovely, now then, shoots! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Saad. Cools. Ayman.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. That's cause for mild irritation. That's put paid to the danger. Ayman. Wilkin. Can he latch on to this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chanatip. Taken back almost at once. Sinem Wang makes a dash for it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Morales tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! Thailand, the only team in this. 3-0 already. Threads one in. He's having a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's having a pop! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Corbin Ong. Halim. Wilkin. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Closing in on goal. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Thailand are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Kiatisuk looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Cross. Great chance! No, got right underneath it. Saad. Not the most accurate pass. Chanatip. Foot in. And that has put paid to that. Chanatip is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Ayman. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cools. Davis. Wilkin. It's been shipped out wide. Quality ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Mickelson. Can he finish? Oh, impressive strike.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
That is ended up in no man's land. Chanatip. Kiachisuk with 2 goals already to his name. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. He's rising! And he's stuck it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 20.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Just 5 minutes remaining now. No, that's been intercepted. Chanatip. Chanatip. Great vision. Tries to... And a header! In he goes again. It's loose now and they want to get it back. In once more. And he's gone looking for safety. Wilkin.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the shot! It is close, but that is the last of it. Thailand can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell.
Martinez! Kone. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Tielemans. Lee Kang-in. And it's Mendes. Oh, easy pickings there. Romero. And Fernandez. McAllister. He's got away. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He has found the real chance! Goal! Portugal! The first significant strike. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's put paid to the danger. Messi. And Messi! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Distributed tidily. And it's Kone. Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's being shifted off it. He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
McAllister. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Quality ball. Fernandez. Played out to the left flank. He's had it taken off him. Kone. Messi. And he's lost his man here. Messi! Again, a brilliant save. Almada. McAllister. And it's Messi. Oh, some tackle that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It'll be a throw-in. And this is Messi, looking to play him in. Oh, crack shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kone really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now it's Martinez. Dumfries. Kone. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, they could be chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Portugal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Down to business again. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Can he get on the end of this? Tielemans wants to run onto this. Impressive jump! Yes! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Medina. Dumfries. And it's Tielemans. Tielemans makes a dash for it. Great chance! Fantastic from Tielemans! He's got himself an absolute peach. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, they could break here. De Paul, McAllister, De Paul in acres of space out wide. Dumfries. Tielemans could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third, and the way he's gone about this match, he looks very...
He's rising! No, that's just wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
McAllister. Montiel. To McAllister. Shifted it to the flank. Almada. And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Messi. Now it's Martinez. And this is Messi. Dumfries does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's a pretty loose pass. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's managed to get rid. Almada. Martinez. And this is Messi. Messi. Lovely. There's the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Punched away. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in plenty of space here. He leaps for it. He's got a goal. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Dumfries providing an outlet on that flank. Messi! And he's there to get it away. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention. And Messi! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Saka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Fernandes. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
They've played it short. Dumfries tries a cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pass somewhat off target. And he can clear it away. Now it's Martinez. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Pinches it off him. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Saka. Messi. He's looking wide. Dumfries. Kone. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through. Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that will be the final act. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Tielemans. Caresses it through to Ketelada. Bruno claims comfortable. Doué gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, I hope we get to see some of that Quicksilver movement of his, Peter. He's particularly...
And the shot! Goal! Portugal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gay. Castagna. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Onana. He's picked his way through, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tielemans. And it's Meunier. Swung over. Here's Doku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's running through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. It's Salah! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Meunier. Played out to the left flank. Doku. And they are prompt with their pressing. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Castagna. Tielemans. Pinches it off him. Nuno Mendes. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's to Ketelara. That's destined for the flank. That is good strength. And it's Salah. Tries to play it through. Shoots! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Doué. Doku. Castagna. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tielemans. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Ketelara. Now it's Doku. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Doku. Now it's De Ketelara. Now it's De Bruyne. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's De Ketelara. Doku. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly...
And for the first half, that is that. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Trossard. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. Mohamed Salah! Oh, it's hit the post. And he thumps it clear. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Tielemans. Pass somewhat off target. Doku. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Great defending, strong and determined. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, that's nice. Well, that is one way to stop him. Doué has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. Deftly away. Ball is over the line. Dumfries.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Portugal with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Tielemans. Gay being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
And it's Meunier. Trossard looking for options for movement. Now it's De Ketelaere! He doesn't look too happy with that.
De Ketelaere is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Salah! It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
De Bruyne. Ball's played through. Great work on the overlap. And he's intervened well there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Castagna.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no joy this time. Now the delivery, and a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That has not gone well. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Threads one in. Oh, super ball! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that's fabulous. Driving through the middle. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's to Catalara. Space for him to turn and look. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Doué. Cristiano Ronaldo! Smashing save, really good save that. Messi plays it short, cuts it, he's rising! Oh, crossbar! And that's a sharp finish! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. He'll take that, perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. It's a throw-in.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's having a pop! Oh, he really got hold of that. And now they can clear their lines. No, again there's no way through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three...
It's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ronaldinho! And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, good spread. Cross to the back post. Punched away. This looks promising. Tries a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Messi. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And this is Ronaldo. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. It's Roberto Carlos! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Udinese! Udinese take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Udinese have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now there's a fine ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. A probing pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Makaleli. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nice sequence of passes, this. And they're back on the ball again. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Surely he shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's following up! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Of course, it's Sergio Aguero. Just the slightest glimpse of goal and he'll find a way of putting the ball in the back of the net. He's scored such a variety over the years, but his build-up play shouldn't be ignored either. He's always been able to link up very well with those around him, and he'll be looking to build a rapport with these guys from day one.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Has a look and place it forward. And it's Aguero. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he plays one through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rummenigge. Messi. Nice looking ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Makalele. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And he's played it back. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Aguero, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Udinese
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Udinese with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Udinese have their second corner now. He's on it, can he get away? Japan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found a way through. Header! Goal! Japan! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Pinches it off him. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's found support out wide. it'll be a throw-in. Makaleli. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Aguero. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played right into his path. Aguero! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken...
There's the header! And that's a tiny finish. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
It's a little off target. Makaleli. Can he get it through? And he opts to go forward. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Terrific effort! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Udinese can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even...
And the finish! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Japan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. Oh, it really is a finish of... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up. And
oh, good effort! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Makaleli. Mbappe. This is promising. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thuram getting this one clear. Makaleli. And now a sudden chance to counter. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Yamal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He is through here! And this is Ronaldo.
Udinese are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Yamal. And it's Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Messi. Haaland. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Norway are back in business. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nicked it back promptly. Great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. And this is Messi. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
And here's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Norway are looking to go forward now. Played into space. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a lovely, neat pass. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Yamal. And now the breakaway. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. The second half is up and running. Over to the right flank. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Roberto Carlos goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. It's a promising position, looking for the run. And this is Luis Suarez. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Messi. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? He's got away. Delivery from Mbappe. He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 11, Kaká. Attenzione.
Norway have the chance to go the other way. Vieira. Oh, good spread. Udinese do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Koundé for De Bruyne. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Yamal. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Knocks it into space. Desai. Now it's Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Ambitious ball here. Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's worked it through. Desai gets over and intercepts. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Vieira. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Suarez gets on his bike and on the move. Norway have reclaimed it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bellingham. Kaká. Bullet. De Bruyne.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's through here. And he's managed to get free. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Kaká. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Searching pass he's played there. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Luis Suarez. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Udinese are looking to break at pace. Bullet. Kaká. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. And he's had it nicked away.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese. Numero 24, Makelele. Numero 4, Rafael Varane. Numero 14, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Il numero 9,
Beckenbauer.
il numero 23, il numero 20.
The end time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pinged towards the front line. Messi. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's looking wide. Stones. That's Rijkaard. Messi. That's put paid to the danger. And they're back on the ball again. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Both sides exercising caution for now. And it's Messi. Picks out brilliant, takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi with the short one. And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. Mosquera kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Messi. Good ball, good take. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He's rising! Goal! Japan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Paul. He is through here. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Van Basten. Now this could be a chance. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they're quick to get it back. Great vision. Stones gets over and intercepts. This is a promising build-up. And here's Van Basten. And that's gone loose. And here's De Paul. Well, they can break here. Driving on and making good progress. He's in a great position here. He is just caressing the ball. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Time and again they are repelled. Azar.
Udinese truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. Yep, it's a corner. Oh, he's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's loose. And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Shapes to shoot! Ferdinand, in he goes again! Japan are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi, now that looks a decent ball. Makaleli. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Udinese go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Udinese really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a corner kick. Japan have their second corner now. They've played it short. That is good strength. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Showing good feet. And here's the pull. Luis Suarez, a player who needs no introduction. Now the ball's gone astray. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Serginho. Stones. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's the shot! And that's a tiny finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
We're looking at it. He leaps for it! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's hit the post!
Udinese really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the pass is intercepted. De Paul. And this is Van Basten. Chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese. Numero 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Japan now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Hazard, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good take in a good area. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge. So their fourth corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Very nicely done. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, just a keeper now. And a chance! And he hits the net. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead, that could spell... Can he finish? Smooth. In he goes again. And that's in. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Udinese give themselves a chance of a... Goes for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Messi. Now that's well seen too. It's a searching pass. Ah, that's a fine interception. Messi. Rijkaard. Oh, it's Van Basten. Hazard. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Udinese were involved in a great game here, unpredictable.